Thanks to the wonderful teachings, I must say, from school teacher. Of course, studied in elementary school and government high school. I scored very less marks and I didn't find a good job except a clerk in a bank, and which my manager said I will retire as a clerk. The whole story. From there, I had some awakening and came up and became the same bank, the best manager. I got the best manager country from VP Singh, the finance minister. But the most important, I've been getting a lot of ideas in the morning, early morning. So when I say these ideas, nothing to brag about myself or nothing, don't give me any credit, but it's like airport. If you go to O'Hare Airport, which is in USA, Chicago, it's considered to be one of the two top airports. 5,000 planes land and take off every day without any problem. Ideas land. So I'm going to share quickly some ideas. This is the best forum. I'm a born vegetarian and I promote I'm always very strict about vegetarianism. I would say give credit to, because it's a family and our community. I don't want to say which community because I long back resigned from a community. But as a vegetarian, and nothing to take pride about it. But I took a vow that I don't eat non-vegetarian. I don't take even egg. I don't take cake, because I know when you what you call boil a egg, what happens to the life inside. I know that. But how did I manage? I had been traveling nearly 32 countries. I take my dress in a suitcase. The first thing my wife will keep in a suitcase is a rice cooker, a small rice cooker, and a water heating kettle. I stay in 5-star hotel, 5-star deluxe hotel, but the moment I go, first thing I do is to establish my own kitchen. I cook my food myself. And so far I never, one or two countries, the electricity did not work, I need to buy another cooker there, that's all. But I managed. To say one or two interesting thing, I went and stayed in a hotel in USA. I took bread, 2 pieces of bread. This bread, after I ate it, I saw the bill, it was $7. Immediately my mind calculator converted to Indian rupees. I thought, oh come on, 350 rupees on breakfast, how many poor people in India are starving? I took a vow I should not eat in the hotel, buy from the hotel. I went to buy one loaf of bread from the supermarket. It cost me hardly $1 or $1.5. Very happy 1 week. I'm going to manage $1.5. But the moment I came to my room, I realized that it was not that easy. Because winter, right after winter, the bread slices got hardened. I could not bite with my teeth. My next question was how to make toast out of it. How to make a toast, bread toast. I can't go and ask the hotel because the hotel will require to eat in the hotel. Come on, I said solution, very solution. Immediately I saw the solution in my room. I saw an electric iron, which I cleaned it, started ironing my bread, and I ate I went to Thailand. I saw they cooking rice in a small mud pot, and my rice heated, so I was very happy. When I bought 2 small pots cooked rice, my face turned red because it had snails in it, cooked snails. I was very hungry. Then I myself took a pot, I put some new rice, washed it, asked them to steam it separately. Now, how to eat a rice without sambar rasam? Don't laugh at me. I bought Coca-Cola and had Coca-Cola bath. This is a story how I manage. Okay, coming back to important, which I want to, since this is a struggle of a person who stood his ground, who's remained a vegetarian. I'm going to tell you, in 1990, I started a movement called VegEdge. Veg, vegetarian. Edge means advantage of being vegetarian. There's a website called www.VegEdge.in. I want One World Academy to propagate it. They can even be the conveners. We need to propagate it very urgently. And I was very happily carrying on the message VegEdge. But what happened in 2001, in a meeting I had a severe snub. People shouted at me. They said that who are you to interfere with their food habits? It's something personal. My arguments went in vain. But fortunately for animals, and also a staunch vegetarian like me, the good news came through global warming. Even something bad, always good things will happen. United Nations website says one simple solution to fight global warming, people becoming vegetarian. I'm not telling that. Do you know now many Muslims, Christians attended a conference in Pune. It's about vegetarianism. All become vegetarian. Why? I'm going to explain. The reason is that, that's not all. You may ask a question, if all become vegetarian, where is the food? The answer is there. I'm going to tell you. How eating meat and other kinds of non-vegetarian food augments global warming. You must know that. Number one is to produce a certain amount, fixed calorie of meat, you spend 10 times more energy, fossil fuel. You have to burn more coal and petrol to produce it. It's 1/10 of energy you can produce same vegetarian food. And non-vegetarian is considered second or third layer of food. Because, for example, let us say paddy is eaten by cow or sheep. Then you eat sheep. There's a lot of loss of energy, you must understand. 3, cattle burps. They burp. When they burp, they release methane. So methane is 23 times stronger gas than carbon dioxide. So rearing cattle is not good. I don't say you should kill all animals. You should not kill, but you don't rear animals. That's what I want to say. Number 4, animal waste produces methane. Animal waste is very, I would say, high dense value methane. So if you look at the solution is becoming vegetarian. The question is, where you will get food? Nearly 25 to 30% land now being used to grow fodder for animals, which will all be reused, redeployed for growing food for human beings. So vegetarianism is very good. The VegEdge, we dealt this from several angles. I know people, I'm not telling everybody, but many are self-centered. So we address the issue like this. First we said become vegetarian in your own, the interest of your health. Because when people develop heart attack or some other disease, first thing doctor says is become vegetarian. So we told them to. Second, we told from the viewpoint of climate change. Because people again, they should live long, the children should live long. And we told from the animal's point of view. We told so many other viewpoints. The last 7th point only, we said animal's point of view. We have in fact pictures how they kill and how they sacrifice animals. I can tell you that, that way I feel very bad about human beings. Because we say, when I was young, my mother told, if you do wrong things, you'll go to Naraga, where you'll be put in a frying pan, they'll cut you into pieces. Then I want to ask whether this is Naraga for animals. I want to ask you this question. So my humble appeal to you, go and see the VegEdge website. This is very interesting. We know without fun people will not join. They will never get wedded to vegetarianism. They will never switch over to vegetarianism. So we convert, people convert from one religion to another. I have a quota of every day at least to convert 1% of being non-vegetarian to vegetarian. I feel happy about it. So the point is, that website, when people visit, they will be 100% convinced. The reason is, there are several reasons. First reason is the fun in it. Because fun is the need of the hour. So the VegEdge meetings, once in a month, the chapters conduct meeting, is a eating meeting. Eating meeting, not eating meat, M-A-A-T. Eating meeting. People eat all vegetarian food. And those are the pessimists, those are the people, the skeptics, who say, okay, and how long you can eat idli, dosa, chapati. We given a Google link. There are some 12 million food recipes are there. You don't have this one life. This life is not enough for you to eat. The varieties of food available. And many more things. Finally, I want to say about vegetarianism, and those of you listen to me, please take the decision. I'm very sure you are already a vegetarian. If you are already a vegetarian, become vegetarian and make your children vegetarian. In fact, my son and daughter have promised that they'll be vegetarian. My son is a vegetarian, daughter is a vegetarian. Son has promised to become vegetarian, but they have promised they'll never make their children non-vegetarian. Okay. One idea I want, this idea is a final last bottom line. I can sell my idea of vegetarianism to you. In this website, I given famous vegetarians, a list of famous. I think some 1,000 names. You look at it. To look at it. There are the greatest thinkers and scientists of the world. Believe it or not, Pythagoras, Thomas Alva Edison, Isaac Newton, Bertrand Russell, Bernard Shaw, Albert Einstein, Rabindranath Tagore, Abdul Kalam, all great thinkers. Bernard Shaw says, and look at their quotes, we are given, what did they say about vegetarianism? Each quote, one quote is enough to change it, make it, see that a change of heart occurs in you. What George Bernard Shaw says, I don't want to make my stomach the burial ground of dead animals. Such a great man says, and should you not listen to him? You go and see that. And Thiruvallur says, the most beautiful quote has come from him. Those who refuse to meet all the animal forms will worship with folded hands. That's what Thiruvallur says. So my request to all of you become vegetarian, attend, hold your own eating meeting, promote vegetarianism, and the benefit, apart from all those things I said, your mind will become like a beautiful stream. It will be like a turbulent sea. You will sure to experience. This is what I want to recommend. I want to promote this idea through One World Academy to the world. Okay? You want one more? One more? Okay.